Hi guys! Okay, so I just got back from Tennessee, so my wig needs a wash because she's been through the mountains, you know, we saw bears, almost survived a bear attack, so she needs a good deep condition. So I'm wearing a hat for probably the next 2 or 3 videos, so don't mind that. Today's video, I wanted to tell you guys a story that was kind of crazy and even weirder. The company I am working with in this video kind of ties in the strangest, most psychic way, but I will get to them later. Jumping right in, so this happened probably 3 weeks ago, you know, during the time of all the craziness where people really didn't know what was going on with, you know what, I can't say it or I'll be demonetized, but no one really kind of knew what was going on. People just were like, don't leave your house, like don't whatever. So amidst all of that, me and the people I live with, we were like, let's just, you know, drink or whatever, because that's what everyone's doing now, it seems like. We had drank and, you know, everything was fine with that, you know, yada yada yada, you know how it is. And, you know, I thought things were fine. So a few days later, it was nighttime. It was literally like maybe 12:31. I was sitting on my laptop watching YouTube like I do, and I noticed I started feeling really sick. Not only that, but like my back it felt like I had like really bad cramps back there. I don't know how to explain it. Like it just was weird, but I was like, whatever. I honestly didn't think anything of it because I feel like lately my body's always in pain. It's just getting old. So I was telling Liv that like I didn't feel that good, but again, I wasn't too concerned. So it was whatever. Literally within 30 minutes, the kind of nauseous feeling and the kind of pain feeling went from like maybe like a 4 to a 9, like in 30 minutes. I was freaking out because I actually couldn't sit still. I physically was crawling on the floor, like a dog, like literally crawling. I was in so much pain. On top of that, I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? Because I don't want to go to the ER or the hospital right now because of everything that's going on. Like I don't want to burden the nurses, I don't want to do any of that, so it's like I don't know what to do. So I just continue to crawl, continue to lay. Liv was freaking out. I have a very high pain tolerance. Like I get laser hair removal, I've gotten surgeries before and I bounce back. Like literally when I had my BBL, I bounced back and like was walking like literally a few hours after surgery. It was so basically I have a high pain tolerance and I never get sick, so when I'm acting like this, it's very scary. Pain was just so bad. It honestly felt like someone had stabbed me in the back, like literally with a knife. Like I know everyone stabs everyone on the back on YouTube. How is there so much drama when we're all staying home? I don't know. Like people are dying. Can we chill with making videos about people and stuff? It's actually kind of sad. Anyway, by this point it was like 1:30 and I was just in so much pain. So I woke my boyfriend up and I just was like, yo, like I might have to go to the hospital right now because it's really bad. And he didn't know what was going on, and because it was, like I said, late and he was already passed out. So I was like, no, I just can't go to the hospital because I'm scared, because it's like I'm gonna put myself and others in more danger if I leave. So I tried just bearing it and hoping that it would go away after a while, and it didn't. It continued to get worse. So the breaking point was when I went to the bathroom and started throwing up. Again, I never throw up. I have a fear of throwing up too, so it's like when I do that, it's like I have to go. Drove to the ER. It was literally like a 2-minute drive. We live so close to a hospital, and it was crazy there, you guys, like really weird. So we pull up, the person in front of us was literally a lady giving birth, and I felt so bad because it's like the husband had to like go through a bunch of steps to like get into the hospital, because literally they didn't, like when we pulled up, there was a nurse standing, you know how like automatic doors where you like walk in or whatever, there was a nurse there who was just like, okay, if you're not getting treated, you can't come in here. And they were like doing all these like tests on me to make sure I didn't have you know what, and it was just intense. But the weirdest thing is that the waiting room was completely empty, like completely empty. And I was just like, wasn't this supposed to be the peak of everything? Like, why is no one here? I go into the thing, I check in, do all that, nurse comes out within like 3 minutes. It was great because I looked like I was on substances. Like, I didn't put any makeup on, I looked crazy, I was in PJs, it was not cute. I actually was really embarrassed and, you know, just not feeling it. Plus, when you're a girl like me, going to the ER, or the doctors in general, is a production. And it was like, I was not feeling it. I didn't want to answer questions, do all that thing, because it's just uncomfortable. So the doctor, you know, inspects all that. It is a huge kidney stone, and mind you, I have not had a kidney stone since 2017, and this one they said was so big that I probably was gonna need surgery to remove. So needless to say, the nurses all there were really great. It was fine. But I did ask, I was like, do you guys think that, oh, and also I was so apologetic. I was like, I'm so sorry you have to deal with me, like, you guys are heroes, like, all that. Like, I felt so bad, and they were just like, so like, oh my god, like, we treat everyone, it doesn't have to be for you know what, like, we're here for you. And I was like, I'm here for you, like, you guys are everything. Like, I was a mess because I also was on, you know, painkillers. But so yeah, I asked them, and they said that they think that everything's gonna reopen, because they told me that that hospital ER had been empty like through all of this, which I thought was really interesting. And I'm gonna go get the stone actually, because it's huge. So if you have a sensitive stomach, don't look, but this stone, you guys, massive. So if you have a queasy stomach, don't look, but this was the stone. Okay, so I came home after the ER. I was there for like two and a half hours, whatever. I came home and it instantly came out, and it hurt. But look how big the stone is. It's that big, looks like a bug in there, but do you see how big that is compared to like my fingernail? Like, girl, where the whole psychic thing comes in is literally the day or two before all this happened. I was talking to a company. I was messaging with the brand named Moonstone Nutrition. I will link them down below because they are sponsoring this video, which I love because it's literally like the most perfect integration, I feel like. Normally, kidney stone related products are like super big pills, or just like, they're not fun, it's bad. That's why I was neglecting my kidneys, I guess you could say. But this Moonstone Nutrition, they came out with these little packets. They look like this. They come in multiple different flavors. This is wild berry, and also I had lemon lime, which is really good too. Because they were really nice. They sent my brother his own little care package thing, because he also deals with kidney stones. So he brought his with us to Tennessee, so we were drinking that as well. But you take a packet like this, and I will actually demonstrate, like probably right now while I'm talking about it. You just take a packet, it goes into 16-ounce water bottle, you mix it, and you drink it and it tastes literally like Sour Patch Kids. It's kind of crazy. Something I thought was cool is that they use, I'm gonna butcher this, allulose instead of sugar, so it's safe for people with diabetes and it's also keto friendly. So basically this has really been helping me with everything. Like, my kidneys have not felt better, especially after everything that happened. Literally, because right after I had the stone, they had sent over this stuff and it's been amazing. So I am a moonstoner, that's what they call people who support them. But something that we also used it for is like when we would go moonshine tasting and stuff around Tennessee, the next morning we would drink one of those packets in water. Life-changing, I'm not kidding. If you don't even have kidney problems but you drink alcohol, you need it. It's almost like a party aid or something. That's not what it's intended for, but we really did find another use. So check them out, they are a great company. We both were literally there for each other right when all this craziness happened, so I literally love them. I will be buying some with my own money once I run out because, like I said, good for my kidneys and after drinking. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you, I don't know what the question of the day should be. If you guys had to go to the hospital or has anything crazy happened to you during all this craziness, I would love to know. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you and I'll talk to you in the next one.